What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're back with the Radeon Instinct Mi60. So I have rigged up a little bit of a cooling setup. So I had a fan there and have some cardboard ducting. There is a legitimate like printed duct that goes on, and you put like a server fan or Delta fan onto there and it blows through there. But I don't have that right now, so I put that on there. That wasn't enough. So we needed some extra good cooling because I wanted to really push this card as hard as it'd go. So we have a leaf blower right there, and we were able to actually crank this thing pretty hard. Now let me show you what it does with just the fan on. We're doing 64 mega hash at 136 watts. So tried putting in different core values. This thing's super finicky and it doesn't like to be overclocked, but it's thermal throttling on the memory and it pulls itself back. Now let me go ahead and I'm gonna pull this back. We're gonna take that out of there and we're gonna let no settings, okay? We'll hit apply and we need to go ahead and crank this up. All right, so now I added in some mem tweaks and check her out, 92 mega hash, boy. All right, guys, so to go over a little bit of profitability on these bad boys, at the 92 mega hash, which I still think there's some room to grow, but for right now, 92 mega hash at 230 watts at 10 cents per kilowatt hour. With the market how it is, you're looking at $6.53 a day of Ethereum. It's gonna cost you 55 cents in power, and you're gonna profit $5.97 per day. Now, if we compare that to a Radeon 7, NiceHash has those listed at 90 mega hash at 220 watts. And it's funny that they're basically right in line with the Radeon 7 because this is a Radeon 7. It's just the dressed up business version of a Radeon 7. Now, looking on eBay, the only place I can find them, they're $3,000. And yeah, that's a little expensive. Looking elsewhere across the internet, I can't really find them anywhere available. Be careful looking at these. These are the Mi25s. That is not nearly as strong as the Mi60s. That's why they're also cheaper. But I want to get my hands on one of those and try one of those out too, because these seem to be a lot more available. But the Radeon Pro is a Radeon 7, and those are actually in stock right now on B&H Photo, and they're $24.99, so $500 cheaper than eBay. And these guys, I would imagine, perform right in line with the Mi60 and also the Radeon 7. So still not great by any means. I mean, if we were to calculate, let's see here. If you bought the one off eBay, $3,000, we're gonna divide that by $6, 500-day ROI, so a little, almost 2 years. And $2,500 divided by $6, you're looking at $416 or 416-day ROI. So yeah, you got to find these for the right prices. I was lucky enough that somebody's letting me use this one, and I appreciate that, but I don't think I'm going to be able to afford to buy any of these bad boys unless the price comes down on them. So I'm going to keep scouring and see if I can't find them somewhere. It's still a really cool card, and I enjoyed playing with it. But yeah, it really, it's unfortunate. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I did want to also bring up that I did run Kapow on it, and on a Radeon 7, they're rated at 28 to 30 mega hash roughly on Kapow at 290 watts. I was pulling right at about 270 watts and doing 25 mega hash, so I imagine my overclock probably could have used a little bit more, but that is one of the limiting factors on these cards, is they don't take a lot of overclock. So I feel like I could push them way harder if they would let me, but at the moment, until more testing and more tuning gets done, it doesn't look like that's the case. So I will have a how-to guide on how to get these up and running coming out in the next day or two, but I figured I had to push out a video showing these bad boys breaking into that 90 plus mega hash range. So it's really cool to see. The cooling solution I had was absolutely atrocious, but hopefully I'll be able to find something better, because that, obviously I can't run it like that long term. But yeah, anyway guys, thanks for watching. This is Brandon on Brandon Coin, obviously, and I'll see you on the next one. Adios.